had more time for self-reflection than I've had in years. It's almost decadent. Truth is, I haven't left Pacifica in a decade. And I haven't been home in almost 2. I mean, I don't know if I can call Hong Kong home anymore. But there's really nowhere else. Maybe it's time to go back. I mean, after we complete the mission and get paid, of course.
This is good for all of us, and we get to do it together.
That's the best part. I hope Sai feels the same way. She's stuck with us now. She can never go back. Was that what she signed up for?
We'll take care of her.
I know you will. You always do. Me? Not much of a taking care of her. Sai's had a traumatic day. I feel bad about tag-teaming her.
I also know how much you enjoy cleaning up after me.
Fair point. But the heist must have been a terrifying experience for her. Being this close to face-planting into a dead-eyed robo-truck couldn't have helped. Whilst we're on the topic of trauma, this whole thing?
What about it?
Great shirt. Even better concert. Man, we really are in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what my business partners would think if they saw me now. They'd probably just think I'd gone completely bonkers and have me sectioned.
Do you care what they think?
Not really. I made this decision for me. I never gave them a second thought. You know, for the first time in a long time, I'm happy my phone's dead.
You might like this.
What? Where did you get this? This is
Just
actually rare. I had a copy of this. My father bought it shortly before he left for England. This was basically how my collection started. I'd scour the shops in Hong Kong for new comics and spend all of my allowance. Mother hated it. I kept my collection a secret from her. I had to sell this particular issue recently, together with my entire collection, to cover some financial losses. I never thought I'd see another copy of Justice for All #1. Probably the most unintentionally homoerotic comic ever made. It opened the doors to a whole new universe for me. This is amazing. Thank you.
Intim werden. Jetzt schon. Why not?
What are you doing?
Just relaxing.
Okay.
Noch mehr Geschenke machen.
This has you written all over it.
Lady Justice. Be still my beating heart.
I figured you'd like it.
Like it? Darling, I adore it. Perfect timing, too. I just realized I left my e-cigs in the apartment. I just need some real cancerous cigarettes to light up.
You know, there's a reason real tobacco's illegal in Pacifica.
And that reason is the nanny state. If I want to slowly kill myself, that's my problem, not theirs.
First time?
First time?
Camping.
Do you really see me doing this of my own volition?
Not even as a kid.
My folks weren't the outdoorsy types, and Hong Kong isn't exactly known for its campsites. As for boarding school, I had other priorities. Seems I've been robbed of a somewhat dubious pleasure.
Thanks again for coming along.
I was done with Pacifica. Pacifica was done with me. And
what?
nothing. It's just money. I honestly don't care. But losing you would be intolerable. Besides, what would I do on my own in Pacifica? This way, I get to go out in style with my crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I don't want to lose you either. But that doesn't mean...
Sure, I know that. That's not why I'm here.
I don't know how to make a graceful exit.
Pretend you're going to the toilet, then slink away into the night. Works like a charm, every time.
As I was saying, hush, you're making him blush.
Hello.
So,
Sounds good. Keep it up.
Sorry?
The, strings.
Ah, thanks. I hope I'm not disturbing anyone.
Seriously, you're so good with the guitar. No one minds.
Thanks, Pax.
Wir sollen Spielen probieren. Dann machen wir das mal. Auf geht's. Training. Bin Rhythmus spielen sowieso immer schlecht. Ich gebe mein Bestes. Ja, da werden wir am Ende noch. Es wird am Ende noch besser sein. Wenn wir es öfters üben.
Right. So, how do you feel that went, Theo?
What are we talking about? Dinner?
The heist, man. How would you rank it?
Can we please not? At least not yet.
I
Nicht nochmal
honestly
probieren, ich
don't
wollte
have
nicht zu
much
besetzen,
heist
Dinge.
experience. This was my first time.
What? Did you know this, Pax? You're a heist virgin.
What are you playing?
What? Oh, just, improvising. Playing the guitar relaxes me. It's like meditation.
Cool. Maybe we can collaborate on something.
Not sure this is worth developing. And you write your own songs and...
We need more. After all, if we're gonna pretend to be a real band and get paid to play, might as well have fun with it.
Let me think about it.
We couldn't have gotten through that Borda gig without your mad guitar skills.
We did okay.
We'll get better.
I can be of use to you if you let me. And keep me in the loop.
The detour won't affect our mission, and I have good reasons for stopping by Oregon.
I just wish you would have told me.
That's fair. The crew respects you. When you're unhappy, they feel it. I'll keep that in mind.
I was mostly concerned they'd have time to catch up with us. The cops probably figured the crash was an accident. Or they covered it up.
They?
The last thing the Puritans want is for us to get arrested. And for the cargo to fall into the wrong hands. But it doesn't matter now. The Puritans can't get to us in the Republic. Over here, they're public enemy number one. Well, number two. Today's history. Starting tomorrow, I'll do everything I can to get you all safely to our destination.
I know. I have to admit, I was deeply skeptical, but this works.
Skeptical?
Come on. You're a software engineer. Not exactly the stereotypical outdoorsy type, but here you are, building campfires.
You really don't know me, Pax.
I know you're great with the guitar, that you're a secret agent with a mysterious past, and also that you're into camping. After a month of this, I'll know all your deepest, darkest secrets.
Nothing brings people together like an open fire. Especially arsonists.
Speaking of getting to know each other better, leaving anyone behind in Pacifica?
Aside from my former employers, I'm sure the Puritans miss having me around. They'd love to do an exit interview. With a variety of sharp instruments.
Purity might be so impressed with your super agent skills, you'll be in line for a promotion.
Given how mercurial the Puritans are, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. All my family's back home. No partner, no pets, no loose threads.
This was a long con for you.
10 years undercover with the Puritans.
10 years. My longest con was maybe 10 hours.
It got you to this place, so I'm not sure who wins.
If we keep up this lucky streak, we all win.
If we stick with the plan and the route, we won't need luck.
Sorry if I freaked you out with my Vox earlier.
It's fine. It's what you do. I understand, truly. If I had your abilities, I'd use them to protect myself too.
I don't know. My words, they hurt people. I'm not like Gnome, who can just smooth over emotional cracks. Or Sai, who's, well, Sai. Her vocals are all about her own body. I cause pain. I always have to watch what I say, because if I don't, people get hurt. Which can be useful, for sure, but...
It takes discipline. It takes self-control. It's easy to lash out, but if you do, you'll get caught.
I've been lucky, because I'm not always very good at keeping my emotions in check.
So, don't make you angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. About the detour. I appreciate you not giving me any more crap about it.
Who said I'm done giving you shit? If you told me earlier, we could have informed Nova Scotia about our route change. But look, I get it, Pax. Family always comes first.
Can't you just call them?
All Republic phones are surveilled by Justice, and you can't dial out of the country. The only way to contact Nova Scotia and the hidden libraries is through the Weave.
What is the Weave?
A network of people, of ancient computer terminals, connected via copper telephone lines, unused radio frequencies, even physical media. It's what connects the libraries in the Republic with Nova Scotia and La Torre. It's safe from surveillance, because it's so primitive and archaic. They have no idea it exists, no way to listen in. But it also means we need a Weave terminal to send messages. And there aren't a lot of them around. Next one's in Salt Lake.
Anyway, I'm gonna check in with the others.
So,
Did you know
haben wir
this?
jetzt mit eingesprochen.
You're a heist virgin. I thought you were experienced.
Got a minute?
Not going anywhere. So anyway,
Yes?
As I was saying.
Na, dann gehen wir mal schlafen.
You're a
Immer noch
high
auf Stick
spec.
Crew.
I thought you were experienced now.
I never
Nee, wir haben ja
cried
eine
in my life. Until today.
Crewkabine im Bus.
Sure.
It's the truth. And I only agreed to this because...
Ach, schon wieder Abwasch hier. Irgendwann sind die anderen mal drin. Zeit zum Pennen.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you need to wake up.
Oh. Es gibt Ärger. Von den Flachfell von Lutz.
We have visitors. I believe
Horned
they're...
riders. Not in Oregon, Theo?
They don't usually come this far west.
Well, tonight they did. Where's Sai?
I don't know. I just woke up.
All right, stay here. Leave this to me.
Please exercise caution, ma'am. They are armed and very loud.
I'm sure they can be reasoned with.
Wollen wir Ziel schlafen lassen? Wo ist mein Schläger? Ich hoffe, den haben wir equipped.
Good morning. We're here for the bus and for any valuables you may have. Just walk away
No,
and...
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Your mistake. Riders, kill.
You're gonna attack an unarmed woman?
What? No. Never. Here, take this.
Wie freundlich.
We'll need to go a few rounds before I'm ready to shout.
Die X, um anzugreifen,
Oh, you'll see.
Spezial aufzunehmen. Ah, okay.
You will pay
What
for
the
that.
hell?
My words are weapons. You want me to show you? By hitting that guy before, we've built up a special attack I call a shout. Remember that whole words are our weapons thing? Time to see it in
Du hast
action.
vor einer Sekunde
Let's
gesagt.
shout.
Aber wie? RT.
Buzz off.
Aha.
Oh, you'll regret that.
Interessant.
This is a bit rude, waking us up at 4 in the morning.
A bit rude.
I don't like being up this early.
Sure, but we're here to rob you.
Ich glaube, ich
Can
kassiere ein
end this
bisschen
now
was.
if you just walk away.
Don't walk away. We're home robbers.
Sorry, right away.
Wäre auch locken.
Your own bikes.
We ride in pairs.
Isn't that contrary to the whole just me in the open? Leave me alone. As I was saying, isn't that contrary to the whole just me in the open road credo?
You know, it really is.
Da kommt echt der Bus.
Okay, kid. Time to talk about taunts. This is a way to focus our attack
Verspotte,
on a
hart
single
zu
enemy
schlagen.
and do a lot of damage.
Und vicious
Let's give
mockery.
it a try.
B, A, B,
Take that.
Bab. Ja, die
I
stehen noch.
guess y'all thought this would be an easy job ambushing a busload of sleeping tourists.
Dann kommt die Postlady jetzt runter. Nicht in die Richtung.
Do not
Oh.
fuck with my friends.
Took you long enough.
I was busy, okay?
Let's show these. Go away. Up. About time you joined in.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Fine, you win. Go on. Strike the final blow.
Nur schalten gehen lassen.
Out unless it's a knockout. Do it.
If you insist.
That's right. Stay down. Sorry, just always wanted to say that.
I really didn't think Horned Riders came this far west. Justice must be losing control in the provinces.
Hey, are we sure these bozos are okay? I mean, they tried to kill us, but
Broken bones and bruised egos, they'll survive.
okay.
Zumindest die meisten 30 Meter weit in einem Baumstück katapultiert zu werden, kann nicht sonderlich gut fürs
I don't
Rückgrat
know.
sein.
Did you have to punch her
Sounds so
lights out?
rude.
I mean, she was mean.
Oh, what did I miss? Hey, what's up with all the dead bodies?
Tja. Mhm. 45% aller Spieler wählen die gleiche Option. Interessant. %. Haben den Tod geschlagen. Das Dust. Die Ladebildschirme sehen ja interessant aus hier. Ja, die Startbildschirme. Camp Chatter. Oregon Gebiet in den was auch immer.
How long's it been since you were here last?
2014, so
16 years.
Ma'am, the signs say, stay out. Should we?
keep going. It's not like they have guns. Or robots. That
Ja,
barrier's new.
A lot can change in 16 years.
Don't.
da geht's nicht weiter.
Oh, this feels different. It's the vibe. Something's off.
You're right. I feel it too. And it's chilly.
This used to be a justice re-education camp for children.
Camp Cedar. Sounds deceptively innocent. Right. So. You're right.
That's Liberty.
Sign says Camp Cedar.
It was Camp Cedar before it was Liberty.
Like I said. You're right. I feel it too. And it's chilly. Aren't you freezing?
Did you not pack a jacket, Pax?
I'm fine. Do you guys hear singing?
I don't hear anything.
I hear it. Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Wollte ich auch gerade sagen. Das klingt nicht gut. Sollen wir da einfach so hingehen? Okay, in den Bus einsteigen können wir nicht. Hier können wir auch nicht lang. Tja, da müssen wir wo.
What are they singing?
Also ich weiß nicht.
A folk song of some kind.
Is this normal?
Klingt sehr
Is this what
gruselig.
people did when you lived here? Sing creepy folk songs?
Now I hear it. It's nice. I wouldn't call it creepy.
Really, Theo?
Hollow.
You think this is nice? Dude, you haven't watched enough horror movies.
I don't watch horror movies.
Oh, you're missing out.
You're definitely missing out, and it makes you less prepared for a situation like this.
Next, there'll be effigies and bonfires and chanting.
Do those things count as effigies? They are creepy.
Junior, just...
It's bolted shut.
Those symbols creep me out. That's some neo-pagan folk horror shit.
I guess it's a warning of some sort.
Welcome to Summer Isle.
I'm sorry.
It's from an English horror movie from the 19...
What are these symbols?
Ah, Feier. Wird es jetzt zum Horrorspiel?
This is new.
How do you know? You haven't been here for well over a decade.
The paint looks fresh.
And the message is crystal clear. We are not wanted.
What do you think this means, Gnome?
I'd take them at their word and say they don't want visitors.
But I'm not a visitor. This is my home.
Was your home. 16 years ago.
This isn't the Liberty I grew up in. The gate was always open.
I know all about feeling rejected by your family. It's a shitty feeling.
I just don't get why they've become so hostile. What happened? I'm sorry, Theo. This wasn't the welcome I was hoping for.
Are you sure your family still lives here?
They have nowhere else to go. The Wandering Wench.
The Wandering what?
Jane of the Void, a mythical figure. She's worshipped in parts of the Republic, especially in the provinces.
Interesting.
I don't know why her symbol's on this gate. Annie and Rosa had no patience for superstition.
Okay, wie lange wollen wir hier noch vor der Tür stehen?
I guess no one's home.
Unless those are ghosts singing.
No. Anything?
Aside from the seriously creepy vibe in the Kumbayas, I don't know. Nothing about this feels good.
Feel like using your hands to help us out, Seth?
Probably, but is that smart? What if they shoot at us?
They won't shoot at us. I don't know what's going on here, but this is a peaceful community. They don't have guns.
Okay. But if I end up with an arrow in my throat and bleeding out on the ground, I'll fucking haunt your life.
Okay.
You made a hole.
Sorry.
It's a glorious hole.
It's okay, Sai. The gate's heavy.
I told you this wasn't a good idea.
If nothing else, you made a perfect peephole, Sai. They've got a robot.
I thought you said there were no robots here.
No people anywhere, but there's a large effigy.
Effigy? Sai's right. Classic folk horror.
Ja.
They still got the trucks.
I guess that's a good sign.
The cabins haven't changed. They just look weathered.
Well, it's been 16...
Guys, I might have found a way in.
Where?
I just remembered. Our secret entrance, it's right over there.